I read Brock Lesnar's book, Death Clutch. It's an autobiography, but he also wrote it with Paul Newman. It's a non-fiction book that was published in 2011. Basically, the book follows his wrestling career in high school through college, and then his professional wrestling career after college, in transition into his football career, and then his UFC career, which he is currently in. I like the book because Brock Lesnar is a down-home country boy. He grew up on the farm, he's very easy to understand, and he's very black and white on things. And that's how I was raised. That's what I was raised around. And he's relatable to me, at least. He also has an outer exterior that's very hard, but inside, once you get to know him, you can tell that he's a nice guy. The things that bothered me about the book were he didn't really go into explanation on some things. For example, he might say that he might not like somebody, and then just ignore the reasons as to why he didn't like them. There was one example in the book where he was talking about this guy named Big Show, as he worked with in WWE, and he was talking about the attitude that Big Show had towards him at the start of their friendship. But he never explained why, and that was one of my questions in the book. The style of writing, well, it was chronological order, as I said, from the time he was young till now, his UFC career. He uses a lot of imagery in the book. He also uses a lot of tone and attitude. On top of that, he also uses figures of speech. Many similes were used in the book. Almost at least 2 or 3 every page or so. He would say like or as. I would recommend this book for someone that likes autobiographies but doesn't like all the big words and the people that like to use big words and make themselves sound smart, because like I said, Brock is a down-home kind of guy. He's very simple, he's black and white. He doesn't use big words. He actually cusses a few times in the book, and it's relatable to me, and that's why I think I like it so much. So I would recommend this book, but you have to take it with a grain of salt, because if you don't take it with a grain of salt, then you might actually get your feelings hurt, because he is a raunchy kind of guy. But if you can manage to get past the swearing, which isn't every page, it's not explicit, but if you can manage to get past that, really read the book and try to connect with him and understand where he's coming from and possibly why he's so angry, then you'll really enjoy the book. It's a good read, and I'm not a reader. I don't like to read, but I was able to read this 206-page book, I believe it was in 4 days, which isn't a huge deal, but for someone like me who isn't a reader, I really like this book. I would recommend it. I would recommend it for anyone, really. The age level that I would recommend this book for, well, like I said, he likes to swear. He has a potty mouth, but I would recommend this book for anyone over the age of 15, because he does use the F word once in a while in there, and that comes with the tone and attitude of the book. Brock is a very emotional guy. He likes to get into things, and he gets upset about a lot, and he gets upset very easily, and that's when he tends to cuss. So I would recommend this book for anyone over 15, but you'll have to take it with a grain of salt, and you'll have to understand where he's coming from. In the end, I really liked this book a lot, and it was an easy read for someone who doesn't read a lot, and I would definitely recommend it to a lot of people, and I will probably read it again.